Hey guys, welcome back. So today's tutorial is going to be an eye makeup tutorial. I'm going to show you how I created this eye look that I'm wearing right now. What can I say? Can we call it a fall inspired look? I guess we could, but I would wear this any time of the year. I could wear this in the summer, spring, fall, or winter. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, it is kind of, I guess, fall inspired since everything now is obviously, it's the fall season. So everybody's just like fall, fall, fall all over the place, fall this, fall that, and all that fun stuff. Yes, I do love the fall, but we really don't get much of a fall here other than decorations and scents and pumpkin spice coffees and the regular shit. I don't know, but weather-wise, yeah, no, it's not fall. It's pretty warm here. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about the weather. I'm here to talk about the eye look that I created today. If you want to see how I created this, then obviously you have to keep watching. I can't stand that I say that, because if you're here, it's because you want to watch it, right? So anyways, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel, follow my other social medias, and watch my previous videos. And let's begin. Let's get to this eye makeup stuff. I'm gonna start with this butter bronzer. This is the light bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm gonna be using this Alamar blending brush for the application. And I'm gonna place this into my crease. This will be my transition shade, so I'm bringing it all the way from outer to inner corner, and I'm picking it up all the way into, like, as if I was going to do my nose contour. Okay, so again, it's bronzer and it's a light bronzer, so you can add as much or as little as you want. And this will be my transition shade. So like I said, back and forth in small circular motions. Next, I'm going to use the eyeshadow named Coco Taxi, which is this one right here. And this is from the Reina del Caribe palette from Alamar Cosmetics. I'll be using a Sigma E40 taper blending brush for this application. I'm just going to grab some of this eyeshadow, and I'm going to place it onto the crease right under the bronzer. And I'm going to do the same thing I just did, repeating the same steps, except now I'm using Coco Taxi. Next, I'm going to pick up this Ofra blending brush. This is the 21 brush, and I'm going to go into the eyeshadow Guantanamera, which is this one right here, still from Reina del Caribe palette. And this is the palette that I'm going to be using today, actually. So I'm just grabbing some of the Guantanamera powder, eyeshadow. I'm sorry I said powder because all this powder blew off of my brush. Just make sure you tap it off, because if not, since I've already done the rest of my face, I would have a little bit of fallout, and it just doesn't look good. So make sure you tap it off. And now I'm going to go and add Guantanamera on my outer V. I'm going to be stamping it here. And I'm going to be slowly bringing it right into the crease, but I'm keeping it under Coco Taxi and the light bronzer by Physicians Formula. I'm going to bring this all the way in slowly. I'm just moving really slow and flicking it out on the outer V. And you can add more of this eyeshadow, slowly. Just work your way up into it. Now I'm going to grab this flat definer brush by Alamar, and I'm going to go into Cafecito, which is this beautiful brown right here. And I'm going to be placing Cafecito on my outer V as well as into the crease. And I'm just going to follow my crease, but I'm going to go above the crease, so when my eye is open, you can see the brown. So I usually like to start with my eye open and then just kind of start stamping it around. And I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm going to stop a little bit more than halfway. Not even a quarter in, just a little bit more than halfway. Okay, so this is where I want it. And now, as you can see, it looks a little weird right now because I haven't really done anything. I was just marking it. So now that I know where I want it, I can go back into Cafecito and add more. And right now it may look a little heavy, but I'm going to start blending stuff around and it'll go a little bit lighter and a little bit, you know, like it just transitions into all the other colors. So usually with these looks, you do look kind of crazy at moments, but once you start blending things out and adding more pigment to the areas that you feel that you lost it, then eventually it starts looking good. I'm going to change the brush. I'm going to use this Luxie 229 tapered blending brush, still using Cafecito. And now I'm going to add Cafecito on my outer V because the smaller brush wasn't going to fill this whole gap right here. And I just want to work a little bit faster. Plus I'm blending as I'm adding right now the outer V. And remember, we have Guantanamera there, and I don't want to lose Guantanamera, so be careful not to completely cover Guantanamera with Cafecito. And I'm going to round it out and flick it at the same time. So now I'm going to go back to the definer brush by Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm going to place this under my lashes, my lower lashes, and I'm going to bring it in all the way to the inner corner of my eye. All right, this is a little hard because I don't have an actual mirror. I need to hold a mirror, you guys. Let me grab a mirror. All right, I have a mirror now, which is so much better to look up than it is because I have a mirror here, which is the one I use when I'm filming the my mobile lid. But when I have to do my lower lashes, it's hard to look at that mirror and still stay within frame for you guys. So next I'm going to be cutting the crease, and I'm just going to go in halfway. I'm using an Eco Tools, this is the brow brush actually, and I'm going to be using this concealer. This is the L'Oreal True Match crayon. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of this crayon on the brush, and I'm going to start cutting the crease. Let's see which way I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm gonna hold the pointy side in and the shorter side out. So I'm gonna bring it in as exactly where my crease ends, which is right there. I have that crease right there. So now I'm gonna follow that and bring it in. Okay, so that looks good. So now that I have the line created right there, now I can go in with the full crayon and just fill in the gap. So right on top of the concealer, I'm going to be placing La Costa, which is this eyeshadow right here, and I'm using a BH Cosmetics flat shader brush. Just going to be placing La Costa right on top of that concealer. Such a pretty eyeshadow. But before I move on, I'm gonna grab more of La Costa on the same brush, and I'm gonna place this on my brow bone. For my lower lash line, I already have Cafecito on, but now I'm gonna go into Guantanamera. I'm gonna be using the pointed crease brush by Makeup Geek, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of Guantanamera right under Cafecito from outer to inner corner. And make sure I connect it with my outer V. The next one, I'm going to be grabbing this crease brush, and I'm going to go into Coco Taxi. This crease brush is by Modern Minerals, and I'm going to buff this right under Guantanamera. Just repeating the same steps from outer to inner corner. I do like a nice smoky lower lash line, so this is why I do all this. If you don't really care for smoky lower lashes, then you don't really have to do all this. Pretty much repeating what I did in the crease on my lower lashes. For my inner tear duct highlight, I'm going to be using this Makeup Geek Outer V brush, and I'm going to be using the Mary Luminizer, which is the highlights that I'm wearing today, by the way. And I'm gonna place the Mirror Luminizer right into my tear duct area, just because I love this. I love highlighting my inner corner. If you don't really care for highlight in your inner corner, also you can skip this step. I just feel like it super opens up my eyes and it brightens them up even more so. Now for my eyeliner, I'm going to be using this Pretty Vulgar The Ink eyeliner. This is a gel liner and it's called Blacklist. And I'm going to be using this eyeliner brush, which is by Aesthetica. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of this eyeliner. And I'm not going to wing it out. I'm just going to follow my lash line. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be using this Ajante Blue. It's a dark brown eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to be placing this on a tight line, and I'm going to place it on my waterline. For my lashes, I'm going to be using this Butter London Double Decker Lashes, which has a pretty huge brush. Take some of this mascara off because it's a lot. And I'm going to place this on my lashes as well as my lower lashes, my upper lashes as well as my lower lashes. And I'm going to find some falsies, apply them, and I will be right back. So I went ahead and applied the falsies. I'm wearing these Baddington lashes in the name Monroe. They are 3D silk lashes, which I believe I received these in a BoxyCharm, if I'm not mistaken, probably a few months ago. Anyway, this is what they look like. They're very pretty lashes. They're not super dramatic lashes, but they are dramatic enough for this look because I do have quite a few dark shades on my eyeballs right now. On the lips, I'm wearing this Galactic lip paint in the name Posh, which is what I'm wearing. Very pretty. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this tutorial. I hope you like this look, especially if you do recreate it. I would love to see you guys' recreations. So please make sure you tag me, whether it's Instagram or here on YouTube. You can send me whatever you want. And that's it, you guys. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel, follow my other social medias, and watch my previous videos. Until next time, my loves. Hugs and kisses. Bye. Brush, and I'm going to go into Guatemala, which is this one right here. I say Guatemala, it's Guantanamera. I'm sorry.